what happens if the complainant refuses to file a complaint against the accuser? That's a wonderful question. Oftentimes, you'll have folks come into your office and they'll tell you about this problematic incident or event that's happened to them. But then they say, we don't want you to investigate. I just wanted to get this off my chest and let you know what was going on. I didn't want you to investigate. And the reality is that as an employer, you have a legal duty to investigate the problematic conduct in your workplace. So your legal duty is to maintain a workplace that's free from violence and harassment. So you actually don't have the ability to pick and choose what you're going to investigate, right? Once those incidents are known to you, you've got to look into them, right? So it's not just you've got an obligation to investigate complaints of violence and harassment. You have an obligation to investigate incidents of violence and harassment. And because of that, once that incident becomes known to you, even if the complainant doesn't want to participate, you have to let them know that you've got a duty to look into this. And you also want to make them know that, look, depending on the circumstances, if you don't participate, that there could be a negative consequence, for you, the complainant, in the sense that, if this is a workplace relationship that you're saying existed and you don't want to participate to verify the details that we need to during this investigation. And if the responding party denies this workplace relationship, well, the only evidence you're left with as the employer is the respondent's evidence. And if there are no other witnesses, then that's going to dictate, in a way, what your conclusions are. And so even though this complainant's come forward, with these allegations, if she doesn't, participate, then, there may be a finding in that investigation that does not go in her favor. And, she may want to then think about, is that something that she wants? So you want to point out the realities of the situation to the person and encourage them to cooperate with your investigation and participate. But ultimately, you don't want to allow that person to dictate what you do in response. You need to follow your own legal obligations as an employer and avoid liability by looking into the matter.